is your man Theo Butler, and we about to have a jam-packed show tonight. Is it October already? October the 5th. It's October the 5th. We got some great college football games coming on. Y'all already see me, so y'all know we got to review the game. Y'all, we got flags. We got the flag, just in case somebody say something they ain't got no business saying. We got the review flag. We're going to take a look at it and everything like that. We got some great topics lined up for tonight. Y'all know how I believe in it. Let's go ahead, get started, and take a look at the topics that we got going on tonight. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me and everything like that. Let me make sure I have the comments where they're supposed to be at. So listen, tonight, why recast the Charlotte State winning? Yes, we're going to talk about it and everything like that. Got some information that I think we would like to say. Shout out to Groovy Fee in the building. Groovy. Ray Stevenson portrayal of Balin is iconic and here you go. Let me, dadgummit, wait. RC Hoops. Y'all let me get it. Thief told me, yes, sir, we in the building. Grand Man was in the building. Y'all, hey, let me get there. Why recast the Charlotte State winning? Reviewing the SEC. Yes, we're going to talk. We got some great college football games. Alabama traveling to take on Texas A&M. Kentucky, who's undefeated, taking on Georgia, who's undefeated. We're going to talk about, excuse me, name change for the Marvels. We're going to get into it. Blade, would you have liked to have seen a Blade Underworld collaboration? I would have liked to have seen that. Speaking of Blade, another rewrite. We're going to talk about G.I. Joe Classified. They dropped some figures, Walmart exclusives and everything. We're going to jump all off into that. And something that I think we will all find enjoyable, I call it my petty segment. And y'all know my petty segment normally involves members of the anti-recast establishment. So y'all stand by. We're going to make sure we got it in. I felt like I was watching Superman, Spider-Man, and Iron Man all at once because I finished watching Blue Beetle earlier. What a Latin mashup it was. See? It's one of them things where you know, and those that don't know. It's one of them things where, you know what? You would never miss steak if you've never had it. You would think hamburger was just the bee's knees. That's what it boils down to. Throwing venom in there too for Blue Beetle. Yes, exactly. So we're going to get caught. We're going to jump right on into this thing. Y'all see the shirt that I got going on. I started to put my basketball official shirt on because we do have basketball training camp open and everything like that, media day. But I said, no, we're not doing that. Everything in due time. Damn it, it's still football season. We're talking college football. With that, 7 p.m., ESPN. Number 20, Kentucky. The Kentucky Wildcats take on number 1, Georgia. Georgia is a 14.5 point favorite. Under over for this game. Total amount of points, 47.5. You figure it out wherever it's going to come from. 7 p.m. Here's some things that you need to know because I took a look at this game and I know quite, and the reason why I'm starting this show off, we got a formula. We're going to cover 2 SEC games, jump into our comic book stuff, 2 topics there, 2 more SEC games. We're going to try and get this show. Also, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere because right after this show, myself and D-Real into the Frozen. Yes, we're going to not only review the comic book that came with the action figure, but we're also going to mutually review the action figure at the same dadgum time. Yes, you will see me and D-Real on the screen at the same time. Then after that, because tonight is Thursday night, D-Real will be coming your way at 9:30. Yes, we got a jam-packed wall-to-wall. The OGs are in the building. Thursday nights will never be the same. That said, y'all saw the game last week, Kentucky, Florida. I picked Florida to win. Some people did. I'm gonna say I picked Kentucky to win. I could put the video clip here. I could. I picked Kentucky to win by 3. Clearly, they won by more than that. And I said to y'all then that the SEC does not travel. Well, what did Florida do? Florida did, when they visited Kentucky, the same thing that they did when they visited Utah, which looked 180 degrees different from when Tennessee came to play them. Right, cool. So a few things that people are going to take away from this. Here we go. Hey, Kamoyo Kid is in the building. There it is. The Kamoyo Kid is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. So here we go. Last week against Florida, Kentucky rushed for 329 yards. Kentucky rushed for 329 yards. Kentucky has the 51st ranked rushing offense. They do. Georgia has the 67th ranked rushing defense. That's not that big of a difference. What's going on? Oh, come on, you're in the building. That's not that big of a difference. Georgia gave up 219 yards rushing against Auburn. I know a lot of people are going to look at that game. I looked at that game. Did you notice that Auburn's quarterbacks did half of the running? That's not going to be Kentucky's game plan. No, Kentucky is more of a traditional offense. So we will see Kentucky's quarterback turning around, handing the ball off. Well, is he going to do to Georgia what he did to Florida? As I said, SEC, and this is going to be a reoccurring theme throughout the season. We've already seen this. We saw what Texas A&M did when they went to go play Miami. We saw what Alabama did when they went to go play USF, and a lot of people have speculated as to why Jay Milroe did not play that game. It's not for me to say one way or the other. What I will tell you is this. Regardless of whatever reason they had for him not playing in that game, if South Florida can muster up some offense, they beat Alabama, and we have the whole. That game was 17-3. 17-3. Well, when you take a look at all the SEC teams, including Georgia's, because last week was their first time on the road. First true test, 27-20. A lot of people not happy about it, but the SEC is what it is. If you believe the SEC is one of those conferences, then you know winning on the road is never easy. Well, I sit back and I look at this game. Kentucky not going to run the same offense that Auburn ran. And Georgia, although they did win, they are in wounded animal mode. If you think Kirby Smart didn't cuss out, go off, snap, specialize, prioritize his defense, his rushing defense, you need to think about it. My question to you is not whether or not you think Kentucky will beat Georgia. My question is, do you think Kentucky, watch where I go with this one. No different than we say Nick Saban, because when we talk about teams beating Alabama, by and large, it's not us thinking that they can't beat Alabama. They can't beat Nick Saban. Is Kirby Smart now at that point where you think, you're not looking at the team per se, you're looking at Kirby Smart. Do you believe Georgia's favored by 14? Do you believe that Kentucky will beat Kirby Smart? That's the question. Vegas has them at 14.5. I would say that means Kentucky plus 14.5, right? I'm suggesting to you that if you're going to bet this game, take Kentucky plus the points. Take Kentucky plus the points. Don't take Georgia. Take Kentucky plus the points. Look for Georgia to win because they will be Kentucky will play more of a traditional style offense. Georgia will have had a fire lit up under them. Then take this into consideration. Remember last year, Tennessee was that deal. They were. Everybody was talking about them. Remember, it's 7 o'clock game. I want to say that was a 3:30 game. But this is a 7 o'clock game. And if you haven't been experienced, if no one has told you what the atmosphere is like in Athens, Georgia, when somebody is rolling into town, it's not what it used to be up under Mark Richt. Tennessee, how many penalties did Tennessee get last year? False starts. I look for that to be a problem. I look for Tennessee to enter this game by and large to a degree with the crowd noise and everything like that, having to rely on their running game. While I don't look for Georgia to shut them down, I do look for Georgia to win. And let me just put this out here for you right now, just to let you know. Georgia's passing offense is the 10th ranked passing offense in the league. I'm going to say that one more again. Georgia's offense passing is the 10th ranked passing offense in the league. What does that mean? That means Carson Beck is legit. Carson Beck is legit. You watch that game against Auburn, You know Georgia wasn't really rushing. They only got 107 yards, right? Carson Beck threw for over 300 yards. That means regardless of how many touchdowns he threw, did not throw for, interceptions he threw, did not throw for, he threw for over 300 yards, and he was only basically going to one person, the tight end. That tells me right then and there, Georgia has a quarterback that can't be shook. Now, I like for quarterbacks, if they show me they can't be shook, that's the quarterback who's going to trend upward more than likely as opposed to trending downward. First time on the road, hostile environment, Carson Beck did his business. Look for Georgia. Like I said, take Kentucky, not Georgia. Take Kentucky. I only look for Georgia by 10 points. Hold on. This is my daughter calling. I'm going to let her know. Girl, you at home?
Yes.
My daughter is at home, safe and sound. Daddy will be calling her back later on because that's the only thing Daddy wanted to know. Did she make it home safe and sound? And she is home safe and sound. She probably got some dinner she gonna get the cooking up on. Girl, Daddy will call you back when he's over the live, okay?
Okay.
All right, love you, girl. That's how we do this thing here. Y'all clap it up one time for my beautiful daughter and everything like that. She is a first-year law student and everything like that. Dad checks up on her and everything like that. So, with that said, yes, I'm picking Georgia to win. If I was going to bet the game, I would be betting Kentucky. Kentucky plus 14.5. Take Kentucky. Keeping it right along. I like this. Vanderbilt versus Florida. What we need to talk about? I just said the SEC don't travel well. They do not. Who are you looking for? The only thing we need to know out this game is what's going on with Billy Napier. By the way, Vegas has Florida favored by 18.5. They got the dog stew beat out of them last week. They did. Like I've never seen a Kentucky team do to a Florida team with it. Hell, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't seen a Kentucky team ever do that to anybody, let alone the Florida Gators. I'm a Georgia Bulldog, so I got a healthy amount of respect for the Florida Gators. So even though I picked Florida to lose, only by 3, so I wasn't looking for that. What do we think is going to happen, Vanderbilt versus Florida? The over-under is 52. This will be at 4 p.m. on SEC Network. I guess we're looking for Florida to cover. I guess. Vanderbilt, I said last week, has won 2 games. When I looked at their schedule, I didn't see another winnable game. I don't see Vanderbilt winning this particular game. So this easy peasy. We ain't got to spend too much time on this. Vegas has Florida favored by 18.5. I like Florida minus 20. Take from that what you will. I like Florida minus 20. Keeping the party rolling. Why recast T'Challa stay winning? See how I did that? 2 games. Now we're finna jump off into 2 topics. Make sure I keep up with these notes. Why recast T'Challa stay winning? Well, first of all, we just got a brand new action figure that's getting ready to drop and everything like that. So they know we out here. Second of all, they keep dropping little stuff. Ryan Coogler might be doing Avengers 4 temperature check. We still may or may not have a Wakanda Plus, Disney Plus, whatever, forever series on Disney temperature check. Video game. T'Challa may not be in it. This is why I say recast T'Challa is winning. First and foremost, if you're on social media, because as I tell my wife, people don't try and tear down something that's already torn down. To tear something down, it has to be standing. Well, recast T'Challa is standing. Quite a few people like to tear it down. Shout out to Buckmeister, who is, boy, your digital graphics. You doing something with that. I see you. And you got Hunter in there. And you got Tosin in there. Not too many people like Tosin. But that's the other guy's fault. But I like and you got Gentle in there as well. I see that and everything like that. Education, influencing, stick-to-itiveness, integrity. Now, we know some people tapped out on recast T'Challa. Kitchen got too hot. Their priorities were split in different ways, so they had to go kind of like shut down their relationship to recast T'Challa. But recast T'Challa didn't go nowhere. If anything, recast T'Challa started taking over Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. with education, with action figures, comic book reviews, YouTubers doing influencing, not letting it go, keeping Recast T'Challa front and center in their verbiage, regardless of whatever they were doing. Regardless of whatever they were doing. And you were being watched. We were being watched. They know we out here in these streets. They may not ever say it. They might not ever thank you for it. But they know you out here in these streets. They do. Which is why you constantly see T'Challa. And so think about this for a second. Black Panther 2 came out last year. November? How many Black Panther action figures have you gotten since then? By the way, just in case y'all didn't draw the connection, do you realize that in less than a year, Marvel Legends, Hasbro, has released 2 characters from the Christopher Priest run? See what I just did? They released the Hatut Zaraze. Well, Christopher Priest created the Hatut Zaraze, right? We know that. Doors 2. Well, the action figure that they have available on Hasbro Pulse for pre-order, that's Christopher Priest and Mark Texeira's design. You ain't sitting up here talking about nothing from no MCU. We're not. We ain't even acknowledge it. So, just to let y'all know, Recast T'Challa stay winning. We out here in these streets. People see what we're doing. Keep doing what you do. Next topic. The Marvels. Now, some of y'all is older than me, some of y'all younger than me, but I'm just going to throw this out there. If you catch it, let me know. If you really not feeling it, throw it back. Have you ever seen a movie change names because the movie felt like it wasn't going to perform well with the audiences? Have you ever heard that? Because normally, when I hear about movies and the names being changed, it's prior to production. I.e., they don't want the normal fan base to know what the name of the movie is, what it's going to be called. The Marvels has been changed to Captain Marvel 2. Has that ramped up your excitement? has that raised your enthusiasm to go see this movie? The fact that they changing the name from the Marvels. Now, mind you, quite a few of us, even though we knew who was going to be in the movie, we didn't understand why it wasn't called Captain Marvel 2. It literally is the damn sequel to what she did. We get it. It's other people in there. You know how you did. Watch this. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Captain America, Civil War. Avengers, Age of Ultron. Avengers, Infinity War. Avengers, Endgame. Why you couldn't have called it Captain Marvel 2 ... Like, that made no damn sense. So you got the movie, even though you had other superheroes in this movie, you changed the name from, well, actually, I don't know. See, this just lets me know y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing over there. Because the first name, you wasn't sure what you wanted to do the first time around, so you called it the Marvels. You never did that with any damn thing else. What made this one so damn different? Now, with them, see, can we talk about the problems with this movie? I know y'all be like, Theo, I keep it right there. The action figure don't look like what's in the comic book. The comic book don't match what's going on in the movies. The movie don't know what the hell it want to be damn called. The action figure's already out. And let me just go ahead and be clear. The only action figure that people was messing with by and large was the Teyonah Parris action figure. Nobody really give two damns about, and no disrespect, nobody gives two damn about that Captain Marvel action figure. It's too many of them out there. You released too many of them from the first movie. The Kamala Khan action figure, nobody gives a damn about that one because that's not only not her uniform in the comic books, because she's a full-blown X-Man now. You ain't even got her powers right. So no. Y'all just like giving, shout out to Valiant Renegade over there and everything. Y'all just like giving away money over there at Marvel. Hey, y'all keep doing it. Let the stocks keep dropping. I'm pretty sure Recast the Child at some point in time will be able to go ahead and jump on in there and buy up all, never mind. Go in there and buy up all the stock from Disney. So, let's keep this thing rolling. I said 2 games, 2 topics, because dadgummit, I want to get it in here. This, by the way, I like doing this right here. Action figures. Like I said, me and D-Real are coming to y'all later on this evening. We're going to be reviewing the Batman action figure, Batman Into the Frozen. I put some pictures up on the YouTube channel earlier in regards to G.I. Joe Classified. I just want to go ahead and talk about this right now. G.I. Joe Classified, which are Walmart exclusives, by the way. They are Walmart exclusive. Tunnel Rat, Night Force, which means he has a different paint job on him. You already got Tunnel Rat. They're releasing the Night Force version of Tunnel Rat. And they're releasing a new original figure, Night Force Wolf Spider. And Night Force Wolf Spider, he's a new character. He has a lot in common with Shadow Tracker. Give me a lot of accessories. Masked face. No unmasked face. Some might be, if you want to buy it, hey, go ahead and knock those things out. They're $24.99. I'm not telling you not to get them. What I'm looking at is that as far as an action figure collector, an African-American action figure collector, the Wolf Spider action figure has a hooded mask on, no different than what you get with Valorverse Troop Builders. So to me, that's a troop builder. And Valorverse sells his troop builders for $22.99. He said he was taking them down to $21.99. But that's a troop builder. No distinguishable features, even though you say this is an original character, a new character. No unmasked head sculpt, so I know what this brother looked like. So I'm guessing if he were to show up in a live action movie, he never taken his mask off. I guess if he were in a cartoon, if you feel so pressed to do a cartoon and you feel so pressed to include that character in it, he don't take his mask off. G.I. Joe Classified. You got way too many damn action figures out right now to every time you want to release an action figure that look like me, it's a piss poor job. Piss poor representation. I grow weary being a member of the action figure community, and I keep looking at people because I'm going to go ahead and keep it a buck. When I look at Hasbro Pulse, PulseCon, I never see me. I don't see me as a man. I don't see me as a woman. I don't see me as a member of the LGBTQ. I don't see me as a hetero. I don't see me. I don't see me. So it's real easy for me to understand why you keep getting characters that look like me dead ass wrong. Wolf Spider, Night Force. Ain't no different than Goliath. They come from the same damn company. Ain't no different than Goliath. Come from the same damn company. Shout out to Articulated Ninja. He asked the question the other day, who was winning or losing? Is it Valorverse or Hasbro? Hasbro, specifically G.I. Joe Classified. With Articulated Ninja, I told you I would do a video answer that question, was feeling under the weather. Let me answer this question right here, right now, for members of my community. It's Valorverse. It's Valorverse. If we just talking about G.I. Joe Classified compared to Valorverse, it's Valorverse. I got Roadblock and I got Kill Switch. Well, hell, I only got 2 action figures so far from G.I. Joe Classified. That's Roadblock and Stalker. What's the difference? With Valorverse, I have access to unlimited army builds. That's not necessarily the case with G.I. Joe Classified. Valorverse has not released as many individual action figures. And when I say individual action figures, I mean designated characters. They have it. G.I. Joe Classified, they up to 100. And the only characters that we got, I don't know how many Roadblocks we got. I really want to say we got 4 variations of Roadblock, 1 Stalker. That's it. That's it. Every other action figure that they released, G.I. Joe, Classified has released, that looks like me, well, let's look at it. The Cobra Viper Officer 3-pack. One of those is a brother. You're not going to know unless you take off his forearm sleeve. Take his scarf off, you get to see his neck. You don't see his face, though. Okay, that's one. Well, you do plan on giving me army builders. You give me an army builder, troop, and one that's a diver. That's an army build. Face still mask. You gave me Shadow Tracker. Face still mask. You introduce a new character, Wolf Spider. Face still mask. As an African American, and we're not trying to make it like this, but as an African American, you keep putting this out here. What am I supposed to take from that? Now, thank you. I get to keep money in my pocket. But as an African American consumer, the only thing I'm able to draw, the only conclusion I can draw from this is because I'm not in the room. You don't think it matters. You don't think African Americans collect action figures. You don't think African Americans care about how you release these action figures. You don't. I'm telling you we do. I'm telling you we do. And we care enough. I care enough to the point that even though I can tell people that Wolf Spider and Shadow Tracker, those are some great looking action figures. They are. They look good to me. If you, like I said, if you've seen the pictures that I put on the YouTube channel and everything like that, those are great. They look good. I won't be buying them. I won't be buying them. Because if I buy them, here's what I have to say to myself. I got to go out of my way and think about a head that's going to fit. In regards to Wolf Spider, that's one thing. Shadow Tracker, his locks are tight as hell. Like, hell no. His locks tight as hell. For me to get that right, what I would have to do is buy another Shadow Tracker action figure. Use this. Heat up the head sculpt. Remove his locks. Get a bald-headed character, which should not be too hard at all, considering roadblock, rollout. You can get a bald-headed black action figure any damn where. But that's what I will wind up having to do. So you mean to tell for me to get an unmasked head sculpt of Shadow Tracker, I got to pay another $24? Devil is a lie. Won't be doing that. I won't be doing that. Do better. Also, Giant Man, HasLab. Just to let y'all know, I had some people that felt like the Giant Man HasLab was going to get funded. And I looked at it today, around about 1 p.m. today. 18 days left. 55.41% is what is funded. Now, what do I mean when I say that? It's 18 days left. It's 18 days left. Now, if you like the figure, you like the figure. You don't like the figure, you don't like the figure. Let's be honest. There were some deficiencies with this action figure. Let's not be homers. Let's not be that. There were some deficiencies with this action figure. As I said to somebody, and math is math. Damn all that other stuff. Math is math. The Super Adaptoid was $69.99. That's $70. It came with 2 accessories. It was 12 inches tall. $69.99. 12 inches tall, 2 accessories. Giant Man was 24 inches tall. He was. Initially, before we had PulseCon, all they gave was 2 other accessories. So he was 24 inches tall, 4 accessories. That price should have been $140, which is not a HasLab price. But they want to tell you about the scroll, extra head. They want to tell you about the interchangeable faceplates. That's not $200. The Super Adaptoid is $69.99 with 2 accessories. You skipped on that one. He should have came with some wings. Should have came with Hawkeye's bow and arrow, as well as Thor's hammer, as well as Cap's shield. You got that one wrong. See, you got to be careful what you're doing. You got that one wrong, not thinking, because even though I say it, don't mean anything because other people not saying. No, it's people looking at their pocketbook. The same way I look at mine. The Super Adaptoid was $69.99. Well, if the Super Adaptoid is $69.99 and only coming with 2 accessories, there's no justification for an action figure that's twice the size with twice the accessories being $200. I don't care how you look at that. It's not. You shot yourself in the foot with that one. You did. It's not going to get funded. Now, with it not getting funded, I feel bad for those who truly do want Giant Man action figure. And this is why I don't feel like it should have been a HasLab project. No, this should have been something. And Hasbro, you will make money if you do this. Drop this action figure down to $140. Damn that HasLab. Damn that HasLab. Drop it down to $140. Put it on your website. People will buy it. People will buy it. Because I'm in the money-making business. But, you know, I guess I'm in the money-making business. I don't, when you got these ideas like that, people be wanting to lose money. So I don't know. I'll make sure I keep up with these comments. All right. We still in here? We still in here, room? I see we got 9 people and everything like that. So we still in here. Let's keep the party rolling. Keep the party rolling. I want to go back to college football. Do we want to talk Alabama versus because I want to make sure I keep y'all entertained. Do we want to talk Alabama versus Texas A&M, or do we want to get into LSU versus Missouri? Because I promise you, both of those games are interesting. Let's go ahead and talk about Alabama. Number 11, Alabama taking on Texas A&M. Alabama is ranked number 11 in the country. They are. Texas A&M is not ranked. They're not. And you would think it would have been a long time ago since we saw Texas A&M go to Miami, Hard Rock Stadium, and it just don't look right. It just don't look right. But what did I say? What did I say earlier in the show? SEC teams don't travel. They don't travel. So here's what we got. We got a 3:30 p.m. kickoff, CBS. Did I say SEC teams don't travel? Do we know why College Station is do we know why College Station is a difficult place to play? When they got half a good team. Now, mind you, this team is supposed to be loaded. Of course, they were supposed to be loaded last year. We saw what that record looked like. But this team, let me just go ahead and break some things down to you. So their first game, 52-10, they won that. Then they went and lost to Miami, 33-48. 47-27, 34. So what I did was I looked at the teams, Alabama, Texas A&M, and based on my calculations, each one has only played 3 Power 5 ranked teams. That's it. You look at the team's records, each one has only played 3 Power 5 ranked teams. Now, in those games, 24-34, Alabama. 24-10, 40-17, Texas A&M, 47-27, 34. So here's what I can tell you. Playing Power 5 opponents, Alabama is averaging 29 points a game. Against Power 5 opponents. Against Power 5 opponents, Texas A&M is averaging Texas A&M is averaging 36 points a game. Who's going to win the game? Remember when I said earlier, I asked you that question about Nick Saban? When you look at Alabama, is it that you don't want to bet against Alabama or you don't want to bet against Nick Saban? In regards to when you look at Georgia against Kentucky, is it that you looking at Georgia or you looking at Kirby Smart? Nick Saban has my utmost respect. And I just think you got to give it to him. What he's done, probably going to go down as the greatest college football coach ever of all time. Yeah, we used to say that about Paul Bear Bryant, so there'll probably be somebody come along later on at some point in time. But it's a couple of things you need to look at in regards to this game. That is College Station. They do have a tradition that's the 12th man. They do have that. Alabama, regardless of how good we think they are, has the 54th ranked rushing offense. regardless of how good you think they are, their rushing offense is ranked 54th in the country. Texas A&M's defense is ranked 20th. See, this is going to be a rubber meet the road match for both of them. Remember what I said earlier about Georgia, Kentucky? Georgia's first true test, road test, Auburn. Barely, right? Kentucky, Georgia, this is going to be their first true road test. Remember when I said SEC teams don't travel? This is Alabama's first true road test. First true road test. And the key to winning the game is not Jalen. He's going to have to make some key throws. But what's the likelihood of Alabama? You got to ask yourself this question. What's the likelihood of Alabama winning this game if they can't run for 200 yards? I asked that question again. What is the likelihood that Alabama wins this game if they can't run for 200 yards? Texas A&M has the 20th ranked rushing defense and the 9th ranked passing defense. So they coming in off the rip. They finna limit your running the football. They not finna let you throw. Then when you look at Alabama's passing offense, do y'all really want to know that one? Alabama's passing offense is ranked 108th in the country. And they're getting ready to go up against a defense that's ranked in the top 10. Vegas has this line. They favor Alabama -1.5. I don't really want to bet this game because to me, that's like betting against Nick Saban. I don't know how we, bet against Nick Saban. I would stay away from this game. The total over under is 46.5. Like I said, it's 3:30 p.m. CBS. Texas A&M isn't ranked. I don't like picking against Nick Saban. I don't. I would not be surprised if Texas A&M finds a way to win this game. It's almost one of them things where when Georgia played Alabama in the SEC championship game 2 years ago, and it was like, if Georgia can't get it done now, when do they get it done? Well, this is the same question that I have for Jimbo Fisher. If you cannot get it done this Saturday, College Station, with Alabama not being able to Alabama basically entering the contest with one arm tied behind their back. And that's how they're going to lead that game. They coming in the way they're going to come in. They're going to lead the way they're going to lead. If you cannot get it done this Saturday, the likelihood of you ever getting it done. So, who am I picking? Like I said, I don't like picking against Nick Saban. I don't. I really, really don't. Theo, say it, spit it out, man. Listen, I don't like picking against Nick Saban. I don't want to be seen as a Nick Saban hater. I'm just looking at this. It don't look good. It don't look good. It looked like the way Alabama is set up to play this particular game, what Alabama is going to have to do to impose their will in this game, it looks like Texas A&M is built for that. And since it's at their place, and I started off this show by saying the SEC don't travel well, I look for Texas A&M. I don't even want to call it an upset, but Alabama is ranked number 11 in the country. So I look for Texas A&M to take that game. Let's keep the party rolling. Number 23, LSU. Ooh, good God Almighty Jesus. Number 23, LSU, -5 against number 21, Missouri. I just 21. The under over for this game is 64.5. 12 p.m. ESPN. Brian Kelly. You got 2 losses. Florida State, Ole Miss. Missouri is undefeated. Missouri is undefeated. And guess what? Neither one of them have a passing defense. No, they don't. No. Can't none one of them start the pass. LSU, we knew this going into the season. Brian Kelly already told us what to expect in regards. He had to hit the transfer portal in regards to his secondary. We already know what this looked like. They are ranked 108th, nationally when it comes to pass defense? Well, Missouri's ranked 89th. You know what that means? You remember that game last week where Ole Miss and LSU played and they were just throwing that thing all over the place? I expect this to be one of them games where both teams just throwing the ball all over the place. 12 p.m. 12 p.m. I just want y'all to know the last time a team that was supposed to be all that in the bag of chips came to Missouri, see Kansas, went to Missouri, early game, 12 o'clock. I want to say about 3 weeks ago, Missouri handed them that L. And they wasn't picked to win. No. Missouri wasn't picked to win. They handed them that well. So go back to what I said earlier in the show. SEC teams don't travel well. Well, where was LSU at last week when they got beat? They was in Lane Kiffin's backyard. Well, where they finna be at this week? They finna be in Missouri. And Missouri like playing 12 o'clock games. So even though Vegas has LSU -5, I look for Missouri. Take Missouri. Take Missouri. Take Missouri. Unless you think they're going to win, which I do. I think Missouri going to win. I really, really do. So I'm looking for Missouri to pull the upset in regards to that. Moving right along, because we got that. I like this new format that we got going on, getting these games out the way and everything, 2 for 2 for 2 for 2, because we got to make sure we stay on schedule. It is 7:13. We started this show at 6:30. I think we are on point. Listen, we're trying to make some things do real, real nice around here. So if you could, rock with me, nation. If you watching the video, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe and everything like that, because this is the only channel that brings you college football and comic book. Damn, this thing how I managed to put the two in together. But yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you do all that. So, Blade gets another rewrite. That's not funny. Blade gets another rewrite. Shout out to Mr. Smith. I told you I was going to cover it. Blade gets another rewrite. Damn. Blade gets another. What is this right now? Second, third? It can't be the second one. Third, fourth, fifth? Listen. Do y'all know Marcelo Ali's birthday is February 16th? He's 49. Buddy going to turn 50. 2 days after Valentine's Day, bro. I hope your Valentine's Day is beautiful. I absolutely do. But he gonna be 50. He gonna be 50. Now, mind you, rewrite. That means he gonna be damn near 51, if not 51 by the time they start shooting. I got a solution. They're not gonna take it. I got a solution. They're not gonna take it. Shout out to Marcus back of the bus. I'm going to be bringing these comics to y'all and everything like that. It's on issue 3 right now, so I'll be bringing you the series starting with issue 1. Maybe we can have current Blade writer Bayon Edward Hill. That's the current Blade writer. Maybe they could write the screenplay. Maybe they could, because issue 1 and 2 solid as hell, but no. Not going to hire the comic book writer to write the screenplay, because as Marvel has stated, bragged about, Kevin Feige, Nate Moore, they don't hire comic book fans. Have y'all read Blade? No. This latest version of Blade. It's nice. It actually reads like a damn movie. No. Blade reads like the pacing is awesome. It's damn near the same pacing we got in the movie. Like, yes. Yeah, matter of fact, I really want to say the author, Mr. Hill, he opened up the first issue damn near like the first movie opened up. Like, if you're not buying Blade, if Blade is not on your pull list at your local comic book store, make sure you put that on your local comic book store. That dude acts more like Wesley Snipes than I've seen any other version of Blade act like Wesley Snipes, aside from the live action version. Just cancel Blade. Just cancel Blade. You don't know what you're doing with it. Honestly, the fact that we got 3 movies in the can already, Blade 1, 2, 3, which you could have written, because Watch this. Why you couldn't have just redid the first Blade movie? Ain't that what they did with it? Like, ain't that what? Then we get a brand new Freddy Krueger movie. Wasn't that a redo of what we got before? Then we get a Jason movie. Same damn thing. We just redid it. Just redo the first damn Blade. If you don't know what to do, just redo the first damn Blade movie. Because this taking too damn long. What we talking, 2-3 years now? That means Marcel Ali was 45 when this damn project started. It's right there. It's right there. But that said, it's no reason. It's no reason why Disney is going down the tube like it is, because they don't know what the hell they're doing over there. So that's what that is. I want to keep the party rolling and everything like that. Damn. I think we done went through it, but we got a couple of more games that we need to be taking a look at and everything like that. And I want to make sure I get this. We already covered LSU, Missouri. Brian Kelly, I think that's gonna be the second loss in SEC play. That's not a good look. Western Michigan against Mississippi State. Do you care? We're gonna call this the Do You Care game. We're gonna call this the Do You Care game. This is Western Michigan at Mississippi State minus. Mississippi State is favored by 20.5. They are. The under over is 56.5 points. 12 p.m. SEC. I guess I got to, because I'm covering it. Mississippi State can't throw, won't throw. Western Michigan has the 89th ranked rushing defense and the 5th ranked rushing offense. Even though Mississippi State love to run the football, they got the 81st ranked rushing offense. Y'all like, Theo, what that mean? You know, you see how Vegas got Mississippi State minus 20.5. You see that? I can't. They got them by 20.5. I'm going to say take Western Michigan for the points. I don't believe Western Michigan is going to win the game, but I definitely do not believe that Mississippi State is going to be beating them by almost 21 points. So take Western Kentucky plus the points. Last game, Lane Kiffin special. 7:30 p.m. SEC Network. Lane Kiffin, the Ole Miss Rebels, fresh off of spanking the Bayou Bengals last week. Oh, good God Almighty Jesus. The over-under is 63 points. Arkansas at number 16. They ranked. They in the top 25. Arkansas at number 16 ranked Ole Miss. Remember when I said it's going to be a recurring theme. SEC teams don't travel. They don't perform well on the road. Ole Miss going to be rocking. This game is at 7:30 p.m. Ole Miss is going to be rocking. They just beat LSU last week. Them fans are crump. Them fans going to be ready. Arkansas going to come in there. They going to try and make it do what it do. I don't think they're going to be successful. Ole Miss minus 11.5. Take that, as Diddy would say. Take that. Ole Miss minus 11.5. Number 16 Ole Miss against Arkansas. 7:30 game. I think that game prime time being what it is. Ole Miss having the home field advantage. SEC team not doing that well on the road. They not bringing they best. They not bringing their best. I like Ole Miss to cover. So damn. I did that pretty good. I think I did that pretty good. Let's see where we at with the comment section and everything like that. All I got is what's good, people. Are we on the air? Somebody let me know, are we on the air? Are we on the air? Also, can I run this by y'all? Petty time. Participation time. I was thinking about this last night. Y'all help me out with something here. If 7 months, it's a math equation. 7 months, 7 months, I want to make sure I do it, or during filming. 7 months or during filming. 7 months or during filming is less than 4 months. It's a greater than, equal than. Greater than, less than, equal things. What I'm being led to believe by anti-recasters, Marvel Studios, is that 7 months, that was the time that they took to announce recasting after William Hurt passed. 7 months. Feel free to Google this if you want to. 7 months or during filming. The Fast and the Furious crew, those people, Paul Walker died while they were filming. Say it one time. Paul Walker died while they were filming. Chadwick Boseman, because this is what Marvel Studios would have you believe. Shout out to Kaiser Code Slevin, because this section is also titled Cognitive Dissonance. When you know better, but you just gonna be stuck on stupid. Kevin Feige announced Black Panther 2 4 months after Chadwick Boseman passed. 4 months after Chadwick Boseman passed. 4 months. Had he just waited 3. But that 3 don't even look good, because we still not talking about recasting the character, right? So this is when I get to look at my brothers and sisters and be like, you stupid or what? The dude told you to your face he wasn't going to recast your character, then spit in your face by recasting his. Let me say that one more time. Cognitive dissonance. Loving Chadwick Boseman, don't know Chadwick Boseman. The dude literally told you he was going to not recast your guy, but spit in your face a year later and recasted his. So what he got you to believe is that when it comes to their characters, 7 months, they'll recast. If it's during filming, they won't kill off the character. But that's less than. What they're doing over here is less respectful than what's being done for Chadwick Boseman. Okay, if that's the case, then William Hurt and Paul Walker together are less than Chadwick Boseman. The contributions that William Hurt made to Thunderbolt Ross, the contribution that Paul Walker made to Brian O'Connor, they are less than significant when you look at what Chadwick Boseman did with T'Challa. That's what they would tell you. That's what they'll tell you. But because Thunderbolt Ross and Brian O'Connor are still very much alive in their universes, let me say that one more time. Thunderbolt Ross, their primary universe, 1999-99, if that's what you want to call it. In their primary universes, Thunderbolt Ross and Paul Walker mean more to their respective universes than T'Challa. So all that other stuff that I just said to you was nothing more than a convenient lie for you not to have someone that represents you. And why this is what Shorty represents, yeah, she does. Why we can't have both? Make sure I keep up with these notes. Why we can't have both? William Hurt passed away March 13, 2022. The character Thunderbolt Ross was recast October 16, 2022. These are facts. Chadwick Boseman passed away August 28, 2020. They made a movie announcement December 10th, 2020. Why T'Challa didn't get the same benefit of the doubt as Thunderbolt Ross? Why didn't Chadwick Boseman get the same respect that William Hurt got, that we wait 7 months before we even speak on it? I'm black and I'm proud. That's what that's what I keep hearing people say. I'm black and I'm proud. Really? Are you? Black and gullible? This right there. That's right there. I'm not making any of that up. That is exactly how that played out. But we'll have brothers and sisters that go above and beyond who not gonna do no research, not gonna study the character, not gonna study the actor, just gonna come say what they want to say. And it makes me ask the question: you know what you don't know. You know what you don't know. So then it makes me ask the question, why? You know what you don't know. Why? Man, I don't know what's going on. We got the live chat going on. I ain't been able to keep up with none of this stuff. My stuff is not. Let me get on. Gray Nate Moore is on both of Wakanda Forever and Captain America Brave New World. Slap in the face. Hypocrisy at the highest. Be Real with D Real. William Hurt, Paul Walker, and Ray Stevenson. That's the propaganda. I'm here now. I'm here now. We in it now. I had to go over to the other phone to see what's going on. Hey, Keita, how we going? What's going on? Grand Madam, Nitelum, thank you so much, Nitelum. Dadgummit, listen, my fault on this one. I don't know what's going on with the other phone, but we in here now and everything like that. I'm gonna get caught up on these comments because I do not want y'all to think that I was ignoring y'all. I just was not seeing them. Let me see. I want to go back. Good God Almighty, Jesus, y'all was on one. Chillmonger might buy all the Kamala figures. The only Kamala figure I believe Chillmonger would be interested in is the one that came with the embiggening powers. The rest of them are hot garbage. Carol's action figure looks like Marlon Wayans from White Chicks. The Marvels would do Ant-Man 3 numbers. If. I'm praying for. I can't even say I'm praying, but I don't know. Let me see, man. D. Steezer. Oh yeah, that box office would double now. Yeah, Grand Madam. I know some titles change in different viewing district zones. Facts. The Kamoyo Kid. Marvel isn't proud of MCU Phase 4, hence all the priest-run stuff we are getting. We're getting a lot of it. D. Steezel is in the building. That lets me know it's official. It's been official, but it's really official when the Rock With Me Nation moderator is in the building. We occupying space in their heads. Recast T'Challa. My mentor, Mr. Ray Smith, is in the building. I think Kentucky covers. They should. They should. I look for Kentucky to cover. I look for Georgia to win. I just don't look for Georgia to cover. 14 points. If Georgia covers by 14 points, that's gonna tell me a lot. And I ain't ready to see that just yet. Arson. So who all we got in here and everything like that? I do apologize. I don't know what was going on. Ronnie J is in the building. I don't know Clark and I am Group. I do apologize. I don't know what was going on. My message, I was not getting the live chat messages. I do so apologize for that. Great. When the itch hits the fan, are you still a fan? That's facts. So there you go, man. Listen, I thank y'all so much for rocking. I definitely appreciate that. So me for mine, when I look at certain things in regards to the MCU, and this is why I say recast T'Challa is winning. Keita's in the building. What's going on? This is why I feel like recast T'Challa is winning. Well, we know there was someone who was hard and heavy recast T'Challa. He got too hot in the kitchen. They had to excuse themselves from recast T'Challa. Hey, no harm, no foul. What y'all remember the show Living Single? Remember the show Living Single? What did Khadijah say? Because like Khadijah, I don't need you. Like Khadijah, I don't need you. Recast T'Challa kept going strong. Recast T'Challa kept going forward. In the midst of recast T'Challa being what it is, like I said, we keep getting action figures, everything like that. They talking about a video game, but they know damn good and well, hey man, that might not get you what you're looking for. So they got to press pause. They know we out here in these streets. Recast T'Challa is doing their thing. Stay active. I'm going to always encourage that. Do not give in to people that want to compromise. Don't acknowledge bandwagoners. Don't. When they say, hey, we got just say Just say Ain't no need to go back and forth, get disrespectful, ask them where they been. Just say Feige thought we would give up when you know who sold out to them. We ain't him. We putting feet on necks. Come on, somebody. Say that one more time. We putting feet on necks. And that's what they were looking for. They were looking for, and this is historically speaking, what they're used to is us giving up. They're used to us historically not being knowledgeable. They're used to us historically just turning on ourselves and everything like that. I don't even want to do it like this. The character's name is the Black Panther. Y'all need me to say it one more time? Got interrupted. Was going to say most Star Wars fans want Rey's Violent Skull recasted. They ain't in their feelings like MCU fans. And some of those people that want him recast are the same people to be talking about anti-recast. Leash, man, see, it's something to be said when you got conviction. It's something to be said when you got conviction. People are like, no, I'm not going nowhere. That's my guy. I'm not going anywhere. That's my guy, and I'm going to talk about my guy. That's my guy, and I'm going to own my guy. And when I say own my guy, I'm going to own the knowledge about my guy. Well, what I can tell you more than anything else, no shade to anybody, those are my guys. Those are my guys. So when it comes to recast T'Challa, just know we winning. We winning. They scared to make a damn move. They won't drop not one damn thing. They won't drop Wakanda nothing. They thought they had somebody. They thought they had somebody that was going to get them the end and everything like that. They won't release Wakanda nothing. They won't. They won't, because they know better. We out here in these streets. We loud in the streets. And contrary to stereotypes about us as a people, we're loud and knowledgeable. We're loud and knowledgeable. And the most intimidating thing about that might be we know more about their damn IP than they do. Now that's got to be a humbling damn thing. That's got to be a humbling damn thing when somebody know more about what you own than you do. Because we put this work out here and everything like that. So listen, it is 7:34. I normally get started at 7:30. I'm going to keep up with these notes. But y'all see my brother D-Real and everything like that, the Spineless Wonder, my brother D-Real. D-Real and I have something planned for y'all tonight. Yes, we OGs in the building. Y'all been telling us, hey man, y'all need to start doing shows together. We still working on that, by the way. But yes, that's my time. We got the football games in, college football games in. Finished the show about a little bit over an hour and everything like that. We talked about some great content, comic book related content and everything like that. The action figures, the Walmart exclusives are available for purchase on Walmart right now. Make it do what it do if you want to. I told you I will not be partaking in that. In regards to the Marvel Legends and everything like that, they are on sale not on sale. I'm not going to say that. Let me just rewind the beginning of this topic. Oh, man, shoot. Chillmonger in the building. Chillmonger in the building. First of all, Chillmonger, we just want to let it be known. You know what? Let me go ahead and say this. Because I believe sharing and caring. I believe giving props out. Chillmonger has been doing more in regards to covering Jonathan Majors than the national periodicals have. Covering it up, down, around, sideways. Giving you facts. Not his feelings, giving you facts. So if you want to know the latest and greatest in regards to Jonathan Majors, make sure you go check out my dog Chillmonger and everything like that, because he, like I said, he been on it and he has been on it. You're not gonna get what you need to get from the national media, because the national media, by and large, hey Variety, has tried to paint Jonathan Majors in a specific light. So definitely go link up with him in regards to that. But yes, it's been a great show. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all can still cough it and everything like that. But D-Real and I, let me see. D, you sent me this link yet? Give me this 1 second here. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all notifications on. We doing it live. No, he has not sent me the live. Chill. Chill, are you in the building? Chill, if you in the building, let me know. Chill, if you're in the building, let me know, because you're going to like this one. Let me know if you're in the building. Let me know if you're in the building, because I think you'll like this one. I already said it and everything like that, but I think you'll get you ordered your T'Challa. You ordered your T'Challa. You know what it is, man? True moment. I did not order my T'Challa today. I ordered 2 Crimson Vipers. 2 Crimson Vipers and everything like that. Gonna get 2 more. Y'all watching Loki tonight? I'm not. No, I might be watching Avengers, Earth Mightiest Heroes. I might get Loki that way. I might be watching Avengers Assemble. I might get Loki that way. I might open up my action figures. I got female Loki. But no. D-Real says he's ordered it. I think y'all applying pressure to me, so I guess that means I got to order mine and everything like that. Of course, if I order mine, it wasn't just that simple, because you know I got T'Challa. Got to get that right. Namorita, Justice, and about 4 of those Princess Powers. So yeah, I gotta get her so I can have that body sculpt and everything like that. So I guess, but here's the thing, and this is the beauty of it. There's certain things that you take notice of when you in this world, this action figure world and everything like that. And one of the things that I've noticed is, well, if you were collecting action figures last year, Hasbro, you know stuff, they put stuff up for pre-order. If you didn't jump on it then, you weren't gonna get it. That's not what's going on this year. I think I talked to Mr. Smith. I know I talked to my brother Aaron, the Big Word Brinkley, and everything like that. Even mentioned it D-Real. When they released their line of action figures for 2023, I told my wife, I said, oh, this is going to be a nice year. She said, what you mean? I said, I ain't going to spend that much money. She said, what? I said, no. I said, I'm not going to spend that much money. When I look at the action figures that they released, well, pre-order used to be the thing to guarantee that you got your action figure. Well, if y'all go out there and look, prime example, Grunt for G.I. Joe Classified and the Crimson Viper. You would have thought you wouldn't have been able to get your hands on them. The Crimson Vipers went up for pre-order about, I want to say about a month ago. They're not on pre-order anymore, and they not sold out. Grunt not sold out either. What am I saying? Okay, well, Elektra not sold out. The Elektra that looked like Daredevil, she not sold out. Matter of fact, ain't none of them figures sold out. So if, Theo, you are in no rush, you got like 50 T'Challas. You know what, man? That's funny because it's like, there's stuff that I have no idea how it happened. What I can tell you is that collecting action figures is a slippery slope. That's what I can tell you. It's a slippery slope. When I started this, those of y'all that know me, been rocking with me for the longest time, y'all know by and large, I wanted to keep that thing right there in Wakanda. We staying right there in Wakanda. Because if you stay right there in Wakanda, you ain't spending that much money. You right there, Wakanda. Don't move. Stay right there, Wakanda. But then you start have stuff coming in. You got people all in the ear. Man, you ain't gonna get all the black action figures. Why I gotta get all the black action figures? Why I just can't stay in Wakanda? Because you're a brother. Okay. Then we move from that. So man, you're not gonna get all the action figures that represent people of color. So you want me to represent every ethnicity now? Yeah. That's how Avengers creep into your house. And once you collect one Avengers action figure, you might as well get the rest of them. And it's too damn many of them. So I didn't even want no action figure. But thank you, Mr. Smith, for sending me Thor. Thank you, Aaron, for sending me Iron Man. Damn the fact that I already had the Vision. Damn the fact that I already had Wanda. Damn the fact that I already had Quicksilver. Damn the fact that I don't know how many. Come on, yo. You think I got a whole bunch of T'Challas? Do you know how many Steve Rogers I got for me to have those variations of Steve Rogers? What do you think of the Storm in the white costume on Hasbro Pulse? I got that same Storm in the black costume. I got that same Storm in the white costume. My Storm in the white costume has a mohawk. I like the action figure, just no reason for me to buy it. So if you do not have a Storm action figure, and mind you, that is like the second Storm they've issued this year, because the previous Storm that they issued was part of the X-Men 97 wave, and that Aurora had some cell shading on her. Fans weren't really fans. Collectors weren't huge fans of the cell shading because as far as they felt like they couldn't get it right. And I guess since I'm a fan, I don't want you cell shading nothing. So leave that right there for what it is. Got the black and white. So yes, so I got those two Aurora action figures. I don't need to get another Aurora. The head sculpts aren't that difficult. Speaking of head sculpts and everything like that, so this is my variation of the Midnight Angels armor. And I know some of y'all like, damn, how we switching? Action figures. So Midnight Angels did not want to do the blue, even though I know that's Midnight Angels. Did not want to do the black figures, my favorite white girls and robots mostly, right? Did not want to do the blue. I felt like this color was more in keeping with Wakanda's colors than actual blue. If I bring it in right here, this little, you should see that circle right there. See if I can bring it in. But this little tab right here was light blue. That was supposed to be for G.I. Joe Special Forces. And yes, this is a Scarlet action figure. Different paint job on it and everything like that. So I painted that purple, that little circle in that purple to give it the vibranium effect. And as you can see, she has the bow and arrows and everything like that on the back of it. So she comes with that, and she has the jet boots. Now, this is what said to me why I was going to use it as my Midnight Angels, because she has those jet boots back there. So I was like, there's no reason for her to have the jet propulsions on the back of the boots unless Scarlet, we don't see it in G.I. Joe Classified, whether it's the cartoon, anything with this particular version of the action figure, we don't see her fly. But why else would these be back here, right? Right, cool. So we got that. And then I know the Midnight Angels. Oh, Lord, I knocked some over. I know the Midnight Angels come with their spears and everything like that. I do. But if you look at the Scarlet action figure, and I'm going to do my best to get the plastic to release this. She comes with a crossbow, and I thought that would be a very nice addition for my version of the Midnight Angels, as opposed to a spear flying through the sky with an actual reloadable crossbow. Now, this is going to be the head sculpt that I use. And if you want to know where this head sculpt came from, this is nothing more than a Lady Deadpool head sculpt that I painted. And so I went on there today, applied some more paint on it. And so when the finished product is going to be done, you'll be getting something like that. You'll be getting something like that, and that will be my Midnight Angel. So when it comes to collecting these action figures, all you need is a vision. All you need is a vision. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. Do what you're doing. Collect the action figures for you. Don't get caught up in anybody else. Now, in regards to that, so that is going to be my my Midnight Angels. I need a manifold. You want a manifold? I want manifold. So this is going to be my manifold right here. We all know Earth 421 Midnight Angels. Yes, Earth 421 Midnight Angels. This is going to be my manifold. Now, I'm liking this because if you are a member, I'm going to say fan of X-Men comics and everything like that, you know Manifold has this basic getaway. He has like a hoodie and everything. I get it, the paint jobs, and I don't really care about the paint colors. But this is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me. Shout out to my lovely wife for assisting me with this. So this, what's good, OG Earl, it's almost Friday, just checking in. Yes, sir. Appreciate you playing Poppy. On my lunch break, I'll catch y'all on the relay. For sure. So this is a Fortnite action figure. And it came with this pumpkin head. See that pumpkin head? And this is the ball joint. That ball joint ain't doing me no favors. So what I figured I would do, and this is why we tell y'all to collect Power Rangers and everything like that. This Power Ranger head sculpt comes from the red Power Ranger SPD. So you got this head sculpt. Well, the thing is, this is not going to work like this. Not enough room, not going to work. So all we got to do is get this straw in here. Now, my wife being who she is and everything like that, gives me a couple of different shaped straws and everything like that. So we got this. Either way, but what we got to do, we got to get something on top of here, right? Something on top of here. Extend that peg a little bit. My brother D Real is going to tell me how to do it. But extend that peg a little bit. Probably cut about this much of it off. Leave about that much. D Real sending that horse soon. My wife and I are adding a few things to that package. What's going on, Keita? So we're going to cut it about right here. We're going to see maybe we can use a drill because this is plastic. Get it to shrink a little bit. Hug that ball joint. Put it up in there. And we will get to have our very own manifold. And we ain't got to worry about it. Very own manifold. That's what we on over here, like we said, sharing is caring. Listen, man, hour and 15 minutes. A lot of content covered. A lot of content covered. Y'all see where we're at? Where there's a will, there's a way. Yes. Yes. That part right there, where there's a will, there's a way. Listen, we about to get out and everything like that, but I'm not really going anywhere. Make sure your notifications are on. More than likely, for D-Real, you will see myself and D-Real coming back to y'all, I want to say about like less than 10 minutes to talk about Batman Into the Frozen, the story, and the action figure. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.